Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Terracotta Army. Terracotta Army is a game published by Board and Dice from designers Adam Kwapinski, and I'm not even going to try to say this name, I do apologize. You can see it right there. I am awful and I don't want to butcher it. It plays 2 to 4 players, 90 to 120 minutes, ages 14 plus. And effectively what you're doing in this game is, it's a worker placement game. You are trying to build terracotta warriors to display them in the mausoleum. You're also trying to get statues with your warriors, get them in certain types of groups to just score a pile of points. It's kind of abstracted, but it's based on the Terracotta Army that was found when they were doing that excavation and all that stuff. But in this, they abstracted down a little bit because it is a board game. So that's enough talking about what it is and what it does. Let's go on the table. Check it out.
Come on, play the game.
All right, so here's the game of Terracotta Army, all set up for 2 players. To set up, you're going to give each player 15 of these bases, which we've done here. The 4 tool or weapons tokens, all with the inactive side, which has a line. The other side does not have a line. 3 coins. The second player will get a wet clay. And in a 2-player game, we're going to have 5 craftsmen. We'll have 5 artisans, which are bigger, off to the side of the board because we have to unlock those. We'll have all of our, I forget what these are called, master tokens right here, and then a 100, 200 scoring thing. Then you're going to set up the board. You're going to put all the appropriate statues. So we have horses, footmen, kneeling archer, and musicians. We have the inspectors on the beginning inspector spot. 4 dry clay in each of these places on the board. Starting marker, priority marker, which is basically turn order, random turn order, and then round bonuses. We have that here. Then we've assembled the wheel, shuffled it, spun it, kind of made it random, and we're at this ready to go. And we're also going to have this cool box of terracotta statues. We'll get into this, but that's what that is. All right. Now the way this game works, it's a worker placement game. And when you place a worker, little workers, your craftsmen will have to go on the little spaces. All right. Artisans, when they come, they can go on the big space. So you could possibly get 2 actions out of something if you have a little one and a big one. But until that, we don't have that. And then you're going to take the actions from middle ring, inner ring, middle ring, and outer ring. And we're going to do that over the course of 5 workers, 5 rounds. We're going to have 25 workers that we're going to be playing throughout this game. All right? And we'll talk about the actions as we take them. But the crux of the game is you want to get clay to build statues to score points, to build warriors to score points, to build statues to help you score points, and to score points based on where you're putting things in the grid over there in the mausoleum. So inspectors and other things can give you extra points. So let's get started. So purple or pink, whatever color you call this, is first. And they're going to go to a space. They don't have any clay, so they want to get some clay. So I think what they're going to do right now is actually go here. Before they take their action, they're going to spin. You can pay 2 coins, which they will, and they're going to spin the inner ring counter or clockwise. Or you can spin the middle ring counterclockwise, but they don't want to do that. They're happy with this. Then they're going to take the actions. They're going to get 4 clay. Or you can bypass taking the action on the inner ring and the middle ring to take a clay or a coin, but these are better right now, so we're going to take 4 wet clay. So we have 4 wet clay. All right. Then we're going to be able to activate a master, I believe, and it will be this one. And they're going to go ahead and activate that one. The first master that they hire costs a coin, so they'll pay a coin. And then this does a couple things. It's going to activate the ability immediately. So they're going to activate all of their weapons. Then every score or cleanup round is going to help you save one of your clays from drying out. Every round, all your clay will dry out, unless you have these people and you can save 1, all right? And that is their turn. Oh, then they had the bottom one. That would let them flip this weapon here, but they've already flipped it using their master, so they're done. That's their turn. All right, now it's green's turn. Green is going to... They have 3 money, so I have 1 clay. I'm actually going to go right here. Ooh, I don't know if I want to go there yet. So good though. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go right here. So I'm going to get 4 coins. 2 clay. Or again, I could take a clay and a coin and bypass that, but these actions are better. Then I'm allowed to build a statue. Now, statues have stipulations. That's this icon right here. It's going to let you build a statue. In order to build a statue, you have to have an active weapon. So horses need swords, then you need the Hebelmen or whatever it's called, then a crossbow, and then a spear. Then you also have to have money. So right now, I'm unable to do that because I don't have any active weapons. So I'm going to have to bypass, skip that. You can't take a coin or a clay for this one. You either have to do it or you pass it. So I have to give that up. I'm done. But if I had a weapon, I can build that, and they'll go on the board. I'll get to those, I promise. All right, purple. Purple's going to build a warrior, I think. They're going to go right here. All right, so they're going to spend 2 clay to build a warrior. So they'll spend 2 clay. When you build a warrior, when you spend clay, a couple things happen. You have to put 1 dry clay in the quadrant that you're in, so over here. And then you put the other one in the bank. And then you get to build any of these warriors that you want. Now, couple things. Let's look at this box. You're going to get points based on where you take it from. So the very first one we build is 8 points. So no matter which one I build, I'm going to get 8 points. Then I can spend weapons and take extra. So if I spend this weapon here, I can, if I build a, I forget what they are, but the light gray, I can spend a sword and I can move an inspector forward or backwards and get an extra point. I don't really want to do that. I build the dark brown. I can move any other warrior on the board anywhere I want and 3 extra points if I spin that sword. If I build the archer, I get rid of the crossbow. I can score points based on where other people are in there and an extra point. And over here, I can get 2 coins and an extra point. And I think that's the one that I'm going to do. So I'm going to build this one. So I get 8 points just for building it because it's worth 8 points. Then I have to put it on the board. First thing I do is I put my base on it so I know that it's mine. Well, the first thing that I do is I decide if I want to spin my spear so I can get 2 coins and an extra point, and I think I will do that. So I'll flip my spear that I used it. I get 2 coins and an extra point because I ran out of money. Now that I have my base on this, I need to put this out in the mausoleum wherever I want. Now, why do we want to do that? We're going to be scoring points based on where we are on this mausoleum. Every scoring round, this row, wherever this guy is going to score, and wherever this one is going to score that column. So right now, this space is amazing because it's going to score for both. But at the end of the round, we're also going to score for everybody in this quadrant. Then eventually, we're going to be scoring for everybody in this quadrant. So we're trying to balance all of that out. But I think I'll just go ahead and do it. I'm just going to go ahead and go right there. No points now, but I'm getting started building some things. All right. That was purple, now it's green. Green has 3 clay and a pile of cash. Let's see. I'm actually going to go... I need to get a weapon real bad. All right, we're going to go here. So I'm going to spend 3 clay, and I'm in this region right here. So I put 1 here. And the reason you're putting that there is one of these, this master right here will let you grab dry clay from 2 different huts. Then I get to build a statue. And I think I don't have any weapons, so I just want to build, I'm going to build one that's worth 8 points. So let's build this one. So that'll give me 8 points. Put my base on it. I don't have any weapons to turn in, so I can't do any of that. And I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. All right. Then that's my inner. Then I go to this one. I can pay 1 coin because my first master token cost 1 coin. And I'll go here, pay 1 coin. And now I can activate this ability. I can do that middle thing again, which instead of doing it again, I'm just going to collect a clay because that's always something you can do in the middle. Then we'll come down here and I get to flip my archer, my crossbow, and I finally have a weapon. All right, and that's my turn. Back to pink/purple. And they want to build another character if they can, but they don't have enough money. So they're going to go here and they're going to upgrade to the artisan. So when you go here, the plus big guy means I get to upgrade to an artisan. So that takes this one, puts it there, effectively blocks that space off because if there's an artisan there, no one can go there. And your craftsman's out of the game. Then I'm going to be able to go to this character right here and I'm going to pay a coin. You pay a coin. Well, it's going to be a little bit more than that. Ooh, I can't do that. Dang. All right, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take a coin. I don't have enough money. It costs 2 to go there, and then I had to pay 1 more coin to be able to build a free warrior, and I can't do that. But now I'm going to build a statue, and I do want to build a statue. So what I want to do is I want to build a horse. So that cost me a sword, just because the horse is cool, and a coin. And then the horse is going to go under my character, like this. And what this does is, it's going to basically take up 3 spaces. And that matters because when you have these footmen, when they get out on the board, you're trying to surround them. So if you take up 3 spaces, that eliminates some of the spaces that other people can go to. All right, and so that's the horse. I'll try to explain some of the more other ones, even if I don't use them. And that was their turn. Now it's back to green. Green is going to have 1 clay. I need some more clay real bad. So I do have a weapon though. What can I do with that? Ooh, that's cool. All right. So let's go here. I don't need more money. Let's go here. So I'm gonna go here. Oh, I can spin it. Hang on. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm gonna actually pay. Ooh, dang. 4 coins. I'm gonna spin both of these. So this one will go this way, and this one will go this way. All right, so now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go right here. I get to upgrade to an artisan. 2 coins, so I got 2 of my coins back for all that mess. And then I get to flip my sword, which is good. All right, done. Back to purple/pink. They want to build another soldier if they can. I don't know if I have enough clay, so let's try to get some clay here. I'm actually going to go right here instead of this. So this is going to let me turn all my dry clay into wet clay, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to take a clay. This one will give me 2 more clay. Actually, I'll take a coin for that first one. So let's get rid of one of those and take a coin. And then I can, this one, build a statue. And I want to do that. And I want to build, I'm going to go ahead and build this one. So I'll flip this down. That cost me 1 coin. It's always 1 coin plus any other exposed one. So this, since I took this one off, just 1 coin. So 1 coin. Now I'm going to put down a footman. And I want to put this footman right there. Now, whoever has the most around that at the end of the game gets 8. Everybody else who is present gets 2 points. Present means you at least have 1 statue around it. All right, so that's that. Back to green. Green. I want to build a soldier. I need some clay. Man, the clay is so hard to get. It's killing me. So let's go. Dang it. I hate this. Let's just go here. I'm going to go right here. So I'll get 3 coins. Then I'm going to be able to pay for this character, which I will. That cost me 2 coins. That'll let me flip all of my weapons, which is nice. So I get 2 weapons flipped out of that. And then I can flip this one, which I can't do, which is fine. I'm okay with that. All right. Pink's last turn for the round, and they want to make it a good one. So let's just go here. They're going to build another soldier. They're going to build another spear soldier. So that'll give them, they need 3 clay. So they'll spend 3 clay. 1 goes in the region here. Okay. And then they'll get this one with a base. And they're going to put it right here. And then they get 2 clay. And they get a flip there. Oh, do they have a spear? They do not have a spear, so they can't do anything. They can't flip their bow and arrow because they already have that. Done. Back to green. Their last turn. I think now I don't like any of these spaces. None of them. None of them at all. So let's just go. I want to be able to build. Where's this one? Yeah, let's go here. All right, so I'm going to take a clay for here because I don't have any dry clay. Do I want to spin it? Nope, that's fine. So I'll take the not a coin, clay. And then I'm going to be able to pay for this. That cost me 3 for that. And then I have to pay 1 because you have to pay round marker and coins. So I do that, 1 coin. And then I get to build a statue. I don't think I get any points though. Let me make sure. I don't believe I get anything for building that other than the satisfaction of building it. Do not score points, cannot activate a weapon. All right. So I will go ahead and build this one. And I'll put it right there because I want to be around the statue. All right. Then we are, so that was that, and then I can build a statue, and I am going to build the kneeling archer, which I had to flip my crossbow, cost me a coin, and I will put the kneeling archer right there. All right, and that is it. That's the end of the round. Now, we're going to go into intermediate scoring, which is the first thing that happens is the inspectors. So they're going to score this row here. Purple's the only one in there, so they have dominance. They will get 7 points. And then this one moves up 1. And then this one will score this. So we're tied. But I have the kneeling archer. The kneeling archer is going to basically copy this for surrounding and scoring, but it's also going to break ties. So in this case, because I had the kneeling archer, I've broken a tie. So I will have dominance there with 7, and they will get 3 for having presence. And then this moves 1. All right, then we're going to score the musicians, if there are any, I believe. Yes, we will score musicians. We don't have any. Musicians would, if the musician was here, it would score everything in this row and this column, 1 point for everything. So that's kind of what they do. Then we're going to score this tile. Tiles are going to get more valuable as they go, but for right now, we're just scoring this one. So we're going to score everything in this section, which right now is 2 and 2, but I have this guy, and it will give me break the tie. So I will get the 5, and they will get the 2. All right, then we'll flip that. We don't have to, but I like to flip it. Move this over. Now we're in cleanup phase. So what happens in cleanup phase is anybody who took priority, you change turn order. All of your clay will dry out unless you have master tokens on one of these. We both do. So we're both going to get to keep 1 non-dried clay. Then we will, if you have masters over here, for every master you have, you get a coin. So I'll get 2. We would advance the marker, which we did here, take all of our workers back. So now we both have an artisan, which is good because it helps us not be blocked out of spaces. And then the last thing we're going to do is we are going to rotate this one time this way, and this one, oops, wrong way. This one time this way, and this one time that way to give it a little bit of randomness. Then we're going to keep going all down through here. At the end of the game, we're going to score everything like normal. Then we're going to score the statues, and the statues are going to just give us, you know, if we're surrounded by that, we're going to get some extra points there. And I believe that's it. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. It's always hard to remember scoring in these things, in game scoring. Oh, yes. Any warrior that's in its own group gets removed. So, say we have that. These two are by themselves because they're not the same type of warrior. If someone else had one there, it would stay. But if there's any warrior of its type left by itself, they would get removed. Then you're going to score the footmen. So, yeah, like I said, this statue would score. Whoever has the most gets 8 presents. That's that. Then each warrior is worth a number of victor points equal to the number of different players having at least one warrior within that group. For at least 2 players have at least one warrior. For domination, receive 5 points, and for presence, 2. So you get more points for having the most of each type of warrior. That's these 4 colors here. Score each kneeling archer. You get 2 points just for having a kneeling archer facing you, which I would get 2 more points. And then finally, each player counts their total number of leftover clay and coin. For every 2, you get 1 point. Then after all that, whoever has the most points is the winner. And that's how you play Terracotta Army. Let's go up the top. See what I think about it.
What do you think, son? What do you think?
All right, well, that was Terracotta Army. So let's look at some components, because these components are actually pretty nice. I don't normally love Board and Dice's components, but this game is pretty fantastic. So let's start with this. So this is the housing for all of the warriors. I kind of messed it up, but they're all stored in here, face down. They can pop up. You got the warriors. Some of the spears are banned. I don't really care about that as much, but this is fantastic. You can just put it in the box like this, and you're good to go. I love it. Tells you what happens when you pay for, you know, using the tools and stuff, or the weapons. I keep calling them tools, but the weapons. It's great. It's fantastic. The bases are neat. They snap onto the figures pretty well. Like here's one that I have on there. They snap on there and there's no issue. They pop off easy. You just push that out. That's good. I like all that. The meeples are nice. I mean, Artisan's real big. The other one's real small. You can clearly tell the difference there. Coins are fine. Cardboard kits are fine. The clay, wet, dry, looks cracked, which is cool. The rondelle is fantastic. These statues are really cool. The horse is amazing. You can put your soldier on there, which is really cool. I love all that. So pretty top-notch production. No issues here. I was missing my round marker. The round marker, I have a black one. It's supposed to be this like a half moon deal. It's green. I don't have mine. Doesn't matter. I have some tokens, but would have been cool to have that. But yeah, everything about this game is fantastic. This is, I'm not going to say it's my favorite Board and Dice game because I really like Origins. I really like Tekhenu. I really like Trismegistus. But this one's really good. I wasn't a huge fan of Zapotec. Seemed too simple. I don't love Taiwan Tensuyu. But this one feels good. This is just a worker placement game. 3 rondelles. I love that. special player powers that you're going to be getting as you're building up your specialists. Cool minis that just sit on the board. They're not necessary, but they look fantastic. Lots of stuff to think about, lots of decision space. Just a really fun, good game. So I dig it. So I'm going to give this a BGM accept the seal. This is going to get an 8 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 4 out of 5 wrenches on an arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing, but we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what we're going to do. So that is Terracotta Army from Board and Dice. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.